Hello, Wild Hair 83 here. I'm doing my first ever movie review. I want to tell you about my experience watching Episode 8, Star Wars Last Jedi. But before I get into that, real quick, I just want to tell you people, real quick, give you a little background story how I got into Star Wars. It was like a Christmas, like somewhere in a faraway galaxy a long time ago. It was like maybe Christmas of like 1990, 1991, somewhere around there. I don't know. Anyways, I'm like scampering around like I want my present. I'm counting a present, counting a present, counting a present. Mom, and Dad's probably getting tired of it. Dad's probably getting tired of it. And then Star Wars just happened to be on, and not just any Star Wars. I didn't catch the first one. I caught Empire Strikes Back, and Empire Strikes Back just happened to be on. My dad's like, "Hey, you want to come watch something good? Come over here and watch this." It's like, and like you sit there and looking at it, it's like, whoa, lightsaber. You see, when you see like the lightsaber for the first time, you see Darth Vader for the first time, man, you can't fuck with it. Darth Vader. You see that motherfucker for the first time, man. That shit's just, it's you'll never forget it. But anyways, so that's a little brief history how I got into it. But anyway, so that brings us, wow, damn, like what, 20, 25 for me. About 25, 27 years later, here I am. I'm seeing Star Wars Episode 8, The Last Jedi. And I just want to tell you people, I did not like this movie. I did not like this movie. I did not like this movie. Let me just tell you why. I'm just going to tell you a couple of things here. I'm going to go down a list. Number one, they had too much humor in the fucking movie. I mean, come on. When they first start the movie off, like they made me want to like regurgitate all my popcorn that I've been swallowed, sitting and waiting for the movie to fucking start with some stupid phone prank thing with Poe and Hux. Like what the fuck, man? Since when now do we get to start Star Wars off with a comedy routine? That's some shit off like Marvel or Guardians of the Galaxy, some shit like that. Man, fuck, man. And then there was all kinds of other like instances where they were trying to be funny. Luke Skywalker was trying to be, oh man, but hold on, we got a whole nother point for him. But Luke Skywalker was getting in on it. Everybody was getting in on it. It's like this comedy shit. It's like, yo, dude, like the universe is in trouble. And the first thing you want to do is crack a joke about how nice your hair looks or some shit like that. The first time you meet somebody and for like 30 some odd years, how many, 18, 20, I don't know how long it's been. Man, but the comedy was like, you ever eat too much sugar? It was like you ever drink too much soda? Like, I felt like that's what it was doing to me, not only with the comedy, but the rest of the lines on this fucking list. Oh, man, anyway. Number two, basically, I did not like. I felt like the movie overall wasn't interesting. I mean, come on, man. I watched Phantom Menace like immediately after getting home and watching Episode 8, and it's like, ugh. You could probably still cut out about 45 minutes out of Phantom Menace, but still, like the overall plot, to me, it's just not as confusing. It's like they're starting to do Star Wars like all these Marvel movies now. It's like, hey, we're going to give you all these other characters. Look, you got to keep track of this guy and this guy and this girl and all this other shit. And it's like, I know Star Wars has always been like that, but I felt like they've done it so much. But it's something about the way they jump the plot line. Oh, I know about the plot line. It wasn't fucking interesting like I fucking said. I mean, dude, hold up. Let me explain. They got to go to the motherfucking ship. They got to go to the fucking ship that's tracking them. Hold up, let's talk about one thing in particular. How the fuck can you track somebody going light speed? Hold up. I'm not trying to break down with the physics and shit. But dude, okay, to move at light speed moves at 186,000 miles per second. If you can develop some shit that can track that kind of speed, then you should just be able to obliterate them, like, before they get off to the past, as they say. You should be, like, I don't understand, like if you could detect a ship moving at the speed of fucking light, if you got instruments that got that kind of detection, you should have some badass fucking weaponry. That's all I gotta say, man. And I felt like the movie wasn't interesting. It's like it was like a string, and like they let loose a string, and then by the time you catch up to the string, expecting a great big plot reveal or something. No, they cast the string out again. They cast it out even further, and then you go up and get it, and then they cast it a little further. Like, That is the best way I can explain the movie. I can't explain it no better than that. It wasn't a terrible movie, but to me it lacked interest. The Oh, hold up. Wait. I want to go through this real quick because I ain't trying to take up too much of your time here. And number three, the Leia scene. Everybody wants to talk about the Leia scene, and I'm not going to add too much to it. I just think it's kind of ridiculous. Once again, going with the physics here. What? Even if she could put a force bubble around her, like I don't think she got that off in time. You know what I'm saying? Dude, if you're going to be sucked out by space, I think it's going to take more than the force to keep your ass alive. And if you got force powers like that, I don't understand, man. It just... If you got powers like that, why didn't you protect everybody else? Why'd you have to let Admiral Akbar fucking get whacked off like that? I mean, maybe that's part of the reason why I hate that scene. Because it was like, okay, well, I would rather accept that everybody on that crew died so that way they can have this great, big, huge memorial celebration or something like that at some point. The fucking movie wasn't interesting. It got to a point in the movie where you felt hold up. I'm going back into point number 2, but I can't help it. Because I just thought about another point. It gets to this point where you think the movie's about to end. You think it's time for the movie to end. And the movie doesn't end. And then it goes a little further. As I said, it goes a little further. And you do not give a shit. The ship that they are going to disable this thing that is able to track them going at light speed, that whole scenario was completely moot and pointless when you get to the end where they say we didn't gotta do that at all. We could just get out on these little escape pods since all they're tracking is the big ship. Why the fuck didn't you do this in the beginning? And I know that it's how could they have known and all this other shit? But what I want to say is hey, Leia just pulled herself out from space. She was out there for a good couple of minutes. And it's if you can do that, how can you not just sense or get some kind of... dude, I felt like it was a big, gigantic waste of time. Episode 1, Phantom Menace, at least it was about a historic character. At least you're getting to know about young Darth Vader. I felt like to me that's the only thing that saves the movie. They might have pulled the curtain back a little too far on it. But I think it was pretty good that they showed young Anakin Skywalker, and show his relationship with him and his mother and all that stuff. I felt like it's very important. That's who the character is. Unless you just don't want to accept that. Unless you just want to be Darth Vader's just Darth Vader and the prequels, it doesn't matter. And I don't blame you. It's your choice to make that, and you got the freedom to do that. But hold on, I'm getting on a tangent here. So yeah, the Leia scene, I did not like it. I mean, come on, man. I ain't gonna go on. She just comes back and she knocks on the door hello guys, I'm back. Let me in. And then they let her in. And what the fuck? I mean, it's the way they did everything in this movie. Everything's it just jars my mind. It's a brand new movie. I get it. I know, but this doesn't feel like Star Wars anymore. This feels like when Leia was speaking of fucking Leia, when she was calling out for these other forces somewhere else in the galaxy, she's calling out on these other people to come and help them. I was expecting the motherfucking Guardians of the Galaxy to show up at the end of the movie. I swear to God, I was expecting fucking Star. Come on, man, it's been a while since I've seen the movie, but the whole gang. And Team Root or Groot, whatever, and all the rest of them, they were going to expect, they'll be yo, we got you covered. I was expecting that shit. I was yo, at this point right now, hey, why not? You done killed Luke. Oh, hold on, let me keep going. Anyway, so number 4, I want to get to number 4 real quick. I felt like the lightsaber action in this movie wasn't all that great. It was I think me myself personally is some of the most lackluster. Hold up, let me explain. In every Star Wars movie that has a lightsaber, it's all about the lightsaber battle in the end. And not only the lightsaber battle, but the story that leads up to the lightsaber battle. I feel like that, they just completely didn't have none of that going this time around. Whenever you saw 2 major lightsaber battles, according to my recollection, because I just didn't give a fuck, man. I will say I like the pretty little red lightsabers that the red dudes had. The guys that would Snoke. Hold up. Now that was interesting for about maybe 30 seconds until it was but who are these guys? Are we gonna ever get to know who the motherfucking guys are? Who the fuck Snoke is and where the fuck he came from? Like, hold up. Anyway, so but I felt like, dude, Episode 4, A New Hope. The lightsaber battle was very, very primitive. I mean, it's been dressed up over the years and such, but that lightsaber battle is so epic just because of the story, the way that the story leads up to that battle. And then when they find when Darth Vader when Obi-Wan pulls out his green lightsaber and Darth Vader pulls out his red one, you're like, holy shit! Like it's like that. And so I feel like this is the weakest lightsaber moment ever. I mean, like people talk a lot of shit about Episode 2, Attack of the Clones, but dude, they had a lot of lightsabers in that movie. I mean, it was like seeing an army of Jedi with lightsabers. To me, that was awesome. I thought that was awesome, dude. I don't understand why that movie gets so much hate, because I mean, other than just the scene where Anakin's confessing his undying love to Padme and shit, which I feel wasn't necessary, to once again one of the best characters of all time. Such great character development. Love him. But anyway, so I felt like the lightsabers in this battle were lackluster. Rey didn't get a chance to train like the way you were expecting her to train. Like I was expecting while she was like swinging the lightsaber around, while she was standing on the mountain swinging the shit around, I was expecting Luke to fucking bust out with that motherfucking green one. Like, ha! You think you know something, bitch? Excuse me, I ain't trying to be like that, but like, haha, man, they fucking fucked this movie up, man. Like, it wasn't epic. That's why I do not like this movie. It was not epic at all. There was nothing epic about this movie. The only thing epic about this movie was the fucking amount of time I was sitting there looking through. I was sitting there going through the movie, watching it, and I'm just thinking like, damn, look at all this time they're wasting. The first 30 minutes of the movie was awesome. I mean, like, I'm not trying to be totally hating on the movie. First 30 minutes was awesome. I'd say up until when they first introduced Rose. After they first introduced Rose, who is a good character. But after that, man, the movie just, it has these plot points, that don't, why would you tell the story like this? This is supposed to be a Star Wars, not a motherfucking, it was a fucking, what do they call it? It was a wild goose chase. It was a motherfucking wild goose chase. Reason number 5, they killed Snoke way too early without revealing anything about this mother. I feel like they brought Snoke in Episode 7 off so well. I thought it was like, there was so much mystery behind this guy. Like, who is he? What is he? And it turns out he gets an even less grand death, in my opinion, than Boba Fett. Yeah, because Boba Fett, he gets bloop, whoops, Han Solo just bloops, sorry about that, kiddo, and knocks him off into the, the thing, I can't remember the name off the top of my head, but you got me. But like, this is, in my opinion, this is even worse, because this motherfucker is bad. Snoke is bad. He's bad enough to assemble this whole entire First Order out of the wreckage of the Empire, and then had them back on the fucking counteroffensive again. Had them near extinction. It's like, this shit is bad. This motherfucker is bad. How does he not hear the lightsaber fucking rattling on the damn thing next to him, and then he gets killed like that, and then they like to get past that. Oh my god, that shit traumatized me. Cause like, it didn't traumatize me while it was going on, because you're always waiting for the motherfucker to come back. I'm sitting there waiting for the entire movie, thinking Snoke's, that motherfucker's gonna come back. Like, that dude ain't dead, yo. No, that dude ain't dead. They had a scene where Hux comes back in, and the body hasn't. He got sliced in half, so his top half fell to the ground, but his ass and his legs were still sitting in the throne thing, whatever. So like when they had the scene where Hux walks in, and the body just unceremoniously falls over onto the ground, splat, dead. And then they had this scene where, like, all of a sudden Kylo Ren's like, yeah, now I'm Supreme Leader. And I'm thinking to myself, like, no. I'm sitting there looking in the face, looking in the dead, like, fucked up eyes of dead Snoke, looking like, please come back to life. Please come back to life. Please come back to life. Because, dude, I'm expecting this dude to pull himself together at some point in time. I'm expecting Snoke to just like, you thought I was dead, didn't you? Away with you. and then like become like some super powerful thing, or like I don't know, become some sort of soul stealer, force stealer type thing. Man, I don't know what the fuck I was expecting. This movie, they say go in this movie watching it, going to watching it, don't have no expectations, going open mind. They tell you that because they know the fucking shit sucks. They know it sucks, and Disney is paying off people to fucking say this shit is the best shit of all time. It's not. This movie sucked. Episode 7 was way better than this just because the story, it was a repeat of episode 4, but at least it went from here to here to here to here. And they didn't waste none of your time. This movie wastes your fucking time. There's a plot point that was totally unnecessary. I'm skipping past myself here, but I'm just telling you what this movie sucked, man. It sucked, man. The plot point where they had to get rid of the thing that was tracking the major ship, and it comes to find out they didn't need to do that at all because they could have just took the escape pods. The fact that they didn't do that at the beginning is just one of those things like it fucks with you. That's not good storytelling. That's a good fuck you. Haha. You expected something great and grand. Wait a minute. Wait. Let's go and move on. Number 6. They fucked up Luke. Yeah. Yep. That's it. Yeah. They fucked up Luke. When you first meet Luke, he doesn't come off as Luke. Alright, I understand he's an old man, he's been living by himself and like all this stuff. But look, let me tell you something. The number one thing, there's 3 things I think they did when they fucked up Luke. Number 1, the motherfucker uses Joker voice. Mark Hamill uses Joker voice as fucking Luke's fucking Skywalker. I don't know if anybody caught that. I'm pretty sure everybody did. Because everybody got ears. But what the fuck, man? Why would you use the Joker voice? What? It ain't like Luke Skywalker's gone mad by anyway. I was like expecting him to kind of be like Yoda, like when you first meet Yoda. Like hold on, and we're gonna come back to him too. By the way, we're gonna boomerang back to him. But I was expecting him to be like Yoda, kind of being like some of this wily old man, like But no, it was just so. It wasn't right. Look, the way Luke Skywalker acted in that movie, it wasn't right. When he first meets his sister for the first time. Like, they got to have a Han Solo and Leia moment where they crack a joke. Once again, they got to crack a joke. Like, Luke's about to tell her something, and she stops him like, no, I know what you're about to say. My hair looks good. You got people dying. You got, like people getting slaughtered. You got the fucking First Order getting ready to take over, and the first thing you want to do is compliment her, like compliment her hair. And then they're going to make this some... Oh, fuck, man. Fuck Luke Skywalker. Not fuck Luke Skywalker. Fuck his character. Fuck who wrote whose character in that shit because, dude, Luke Skywalker would not fucking kill Kylo Ren. Like, these people that write the story, they just take the characters and just make them whatever the fuck they want to make them. It's like sitting there and making Tony Stark a non-alcoholic Christian motherfucker. I mean, it's just like a good dude who doesn't fuck around with women, doesn't drink, like doesn't gamble, doesn't like do all this crazy shit, and he goes to church. And like imagine if Tony Stark was like that. That's what they fucking done with Luke Skywalker. They just like totally made him some other kind of character. Like, dude, we were all there. He went to save his dad on that fucking crazy ass mission. When I was a kid, I was like, why the fuck is he doing that? And my dad was like, would you do that for me? And it was like, whoa. And it was like, hell yeah, I would. Like you get it. I mean, it's a human moment. Like, what kind of human being this guy is. And he would not, like, that scene where he would just contemplate killing, like, I think I should kill Kylo Ren because I don't think there's no hope for him. Like, God bless his soul and all this other shit, but he must die. Even think about it for a second. I mean, like, he would not do that. He would not. That shit is fucked up. That is why I do not like this movie. Of course, you got to accept that. They're like, well, this is the way we're telling the story, so fuck you guys. Fuck you, fanboys. Anyways, whatever. Let's keep on going here. They fucked up Luke's character, man. The final fight in the movie was once again, the lightsaber battle was just mediocre as hell because like the final lightsaber, we're knowing the scene where you got all those AT walkers looking down at Luke, blasting the shit out of him, like it was like a Dragon Ball Z moment. You're waiting for the smoke to clear up. The smoke clears up. Everybody's like, no, get him! And then like no, Kylo Ren's like, I'll fight him myself. Get my shuttle ready. And he got down there. You expect some great, big, gigantic battle that's going to make up for the whole wasted time that you just sat through. And it doesn't. And that's probably, it would be the number one reason why I hate the movie. Because the way Luke Skywalker dies from just sweating, from projecting his force off like, a couple of parsecs. Man, fuck this shit, man. Luke Skywalker dies like that. And yeah, they're going to probably say, well, that's the way Obi-Wan Kenobi died. He wasn't there neither. Obi-Wan Kenobi wasn't on that ship. You guys thought Obi-Wan Kenobi was on that ship? Yeah, he wasn't even on Tatooine. He was on, watch this. They're going to, man, I don't trust Disney anymore. I would not fucking watch no more Star Wars from Disney just because I don't trust them. I don't trust them. I do not trust their integrity of the Star Wars franchise. Once again, they're probably going to have some big, huge combo movie where they're going to have this new Rebel Alliance that Leia was talking about that's in some other far away place. Watch out. It's going to be the Guardians of the Galaxy. It's going to be some kind of Marvel characters. Watch what I tell you. They're going to do a cross-universe thing. Man, fuck this shit. I don't believe it no more. Whatever. Reason number 7, took way too much anti-Jedi sentiment. I feel like this movie right here, they made it their goal to just say, fuck all the Jedi. Fuck the Jedi. It doesn't make no damn... They don't matter no more. The scene where... Man, hold up. Let me just break it down. For one thing, they act like Rey... Rey, so she's a nobody. Her parents are some drunkards. I didn't even hear this. The person I was sitting there watching this movie with, they had to tell me this. And I didn't even know this in the beginning because, my ears must not want to process it. I swear to God, I did not hear Kylo Ren say that shit. Because he had that accent, too. That accent's real thick, I could not hear him say this shit. On the way home, as I heard that shit, I didn't even know. I just thought they were going to wait and tell us next movie. But now we know there were some drunkards. And yeah, maybe it's Han Solo and Leia. Maybe during the peacetime, maybe they would have some good times with that wine, And but once again, I don't trust Disney anymore. Fuck this shit. I don't trust them. They act like now the Jedi don't matter. Now that Luke's dead and Rey is not a former Jedi don't matter. So anybody can use the Force. They showed this faraway scene from this other planet where this kid, look, kids, we're gonna show you. This is where the next story in the Star Wars franchise is going to take. Look, everybody's going to be Force sensitive. Whatever, I don't trust Disney anymore. They're not good custodians of the Star Wars franchise. I'm just going to say it like that. They're not good custodians of the lore. Anyways, look, reason number 8 for why I hate this movie. And this is my number 1 reason, by the way. I don't hear a lot of people talking about this. Yoda was in the movie. He was a Force ghost. And he destroyed all the Jedi teachings, all the Jedi books, all the what's left of the Jedi Order, all the history and everything. He destroys it all. But see, here's the thing: Luke Skywalker was about to go destroy it because Luke was like, everywhere in this movie. Once again, everybody's like, "Fuck the Jedi! Fuck the Jedi! It's their fault! It's their fault! Everything's fucked up! Fuck the Jedi!" And oh my God, that's so fucked up. Where are we going with this new direction here? Anyways, whatever. So Luke Skywalker's about to go burn all these books and shit. And then he has a change of mind. He was like, no. Right before he's about to throw the flame and burn all the shit. He's like, no, this wouldn't be right. I'm not going to do this. But he's still holding on to it. He has reserve. But then Real's Force Ghost shows up behind him like, and he makes lightning strike like motherfucking Raiden of Mortal Kombat and strikes the fucking building that has the fucking books and shit in it. And boom, all the Jedi history, all the Jedi teachers are gone just like that. Boom, bam, done, finished, finito. All the history wiped out right there that we know of. And Yoda's just like, yeah, that's the way it is. Fuck you. Fuck you from Disney, from Merry Christmas. That, to me, is the worst part of the movie. Where you got to have Yoda's Force Ghost, instead of coming in, offering some awesome insight, offering some valuable wisdom, he's gonna come in and just take a fiery shit on the rest of the Jedi legacy. You people gotta understand that like after watching the entire movie, once the movie was over, I think there was one dude that stood up and he was bolted out and boom, gone. I was number two. I had friends and family with me, and I had to like couple them together, like fuck this shit. Come on, guys, we gotta get here. No, it was just like that, you know. We gotta get the fuck out of here, you know, because oh my god, I didn't want to curse in the theater. Because I didn't want to give it away. I'm not one of those people. It's like, oh, you see his reaction? That movie must be that must sucks. So I'm walking out there like, and everybody's looking at me like, yeah, that motherfucker's traumatized. Look at him, you can tell. Like, yeah, you see that motherfucker? Yeah, he's gonna be in a straitjacket by the end of the night. Yeah, watch, man. Star Wars Episode 8 was one of the worst movies of all time. Dude, man, let me tell you something real funny. Real quick, one last point. I done made all my points. If I keep going on, I'm gonna go, and I don't want to waste no more of your time. But usually when I get my popcorn, I get a large popcorn, get the large big thing popcorn, and I gulp that shit down because I'm sitting there watching a good movie. I'm sitting there like all the action and shit, just like you, just like. Oh yeah, eat that popcorn. That shit good. That shit, drink your soda, and that shit good. But this movie right here, I was just sitting there like this the whole fucking time. Like, I ate a piece every now and then, just like, the fuck? What the fuck? Anyways, hashtag, I saw a hashtag, I'm not trying to be real mean, but I am on board with this one. Hashtag fuck Disney, just for Star Wars. And look, if I were you, I wouldn't look forward to this new Avengers movie. In my opinion, I think they're clearly out to get our money. I want my money back. I want my money back from Star Wars Episode 8. I've never wanted my money back from a movie before. I've never been that kind of person. But I want my motherfucking money back from this goddamn travesty of Star Wars Episode 8, The Last Jedi. Of course it's The Last Jedi, fucking killed him off. People said the prequels were bad. Dude, I would watch the prequels all day, every day, before I watched either episode 7 was okay. But now there's like, what's the point of watching episode 7 again? It's done. There's no future. I mean, I don't trust Disney with this with the handling of Star Wars anymore. So I wouldn't go see this shit anymore. To me, I would just tell everybody, hey, mark the rest of it off. Be glad for what we got. And hey, there's some great games out there in the past. All you Battlefront 2 people who did not like, if you may not have liked it, there's some great games out there. Try the original Battlefront 2 on fucking Xbox or PlayStation 2. That was some good shit. Fuck. Anyways, I'm sorry. This is my first review. Thanks for taking the time to look at me. And may the force be with all y'all, man. And be with all of us, because fuck, we're fucked with this new shit.